Hello, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about the mountain that's called Doi Ang Khang, which we'll be going up to later in this video. But for now, I'm standing beside this lake. As you can see, it's a bit green. But I'm currently in the town, a small town called Arunothai. And as I'm showing you parts of the town, I'll tell you a little bit about the history, because there's a few towns like this in northern Thailand, very close to the Burmese border, that have associations with anti-communist armies who set up bases, and the descendants of these towns are still here today, and in particular this one, they speak a lot of Chinese here. So without further ado, let's get on the bike and we'll start exploring what there is to see. Arunothai was the base for General Lee's 3rd Field Army of the KMT, the Chinese Nationalist Party, who fought against the Chinese Communists in Yunnan, southern China, as well as Burma. However, in the 1960s, around 3,300 KMT Chinese of 2 KMT units, the 3rd and 5th Field Armies, including former soldiers, their families and refugees, decided to retreat to northern Thai border areas. Today, the Yunnanese Chinese population in northern Thailand numbers around 200,000. Most are Thai nationals, having become long-term residents in Thailand during the 1980s. Most Yunnanese Chinese maintain traditional Chinese culture and practice customs and popular rituals. So this restaurant in Arunothai is called Tayong Yunnan Noodle Restaurant, and it's very famous for very good noodles. And if it was lunchtime or in the evening, I would eat noodles, but for breakfast I don't normally eat noodles, but my two friends are having noodles, so I'll film what they're having and show you what it looks like when they get theirs. She just made my friend's noodles fresh.
You're amazing, movie star.
So this is what you get. We've got one with a soup, and these are the freshly made noodles that we've just seen the lady make. And you've got all your spices and nuts and things that you use, and sugar. Do you put sugar on that as well?
I don't.
No. So he's putting a whole load of chilli on it.
Sour chili.
Chilli for breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning. Why not? And then my other friend has got the dry option.
There you go. Yeah.
So this is the border checkpoint a couple of kilometres north of Arunothai, and there was just one chap who's just came out and to see what I was up to, but he's okay with me filming here, so there's nothing really much here. There's probably, he's sitting in there in a hut, and then there's a couple of signs here and a picture of the king. There's not much here really, there's a little base. That's about it. Okay, so that's pretty much what there is to see at Arunothai. So we're going to be making our way now up Doi Ang Khang. So we've just come up the hills towards Doi Ang Khang. Beautiful road up, lovely and smooth. And we've just come to this stop in this village. And this is General Lee's residence, not the General Lee the car from the Dukes of Hazzard, but he was the commander of the 3rd Division of the KMT, the Kuomintang, which helped the Thais keep out the communist insurgents back in the 60s and 70s. And here in this, they've got a compound here of his barracks and living quarters and kitchen, I think they've got here as well. So we'll take a look around, see what there is, and then we'll get back on the bike and carry on up. So we're inside. So we've now come up to this viewpoint, Sui Tang, which is at 1412 meters. We get the chance to see a lot more here than the previous viewpoint I stopped at. I mean, the scenery is just breathtaking. I've not done this route before, so it's the first time for you, and it's the first time for me as well. And the road is like silk. It's so wonderful, so smooth. So we made it up to Doi Ang Khang, and this is the campground site. I think there's a little cafe or something here as well. We'll take a look around and then we'll head towards the agricultural station. And this is the viewpoint. Pretty spectacular. It probably won't come out on film that it is, but it's pretty amazing. You can just see the road in the middle of your screen. That's the road that we'll be taking down towards Phang later today, because that's where I'm staying overnight. And just along there is the campsite. I'll see if I can take a quick view and show you. So the campsite here is at 1787 meters. I think it's the highest one in Thailand. Don't quote me on that. But we're just along from the operations base, so the view's going to be pretty much the same as where we were, so I won't go down to that viewing platform. These people here have got a proper setup. I'll just zoom in there. Okay, so this is the entrance to the Royal Agricultural Station in Doi Ang Khang, and you pay depending on what vehicle you have. So I think it's saying 30 bahts per person, 50 baht per car, something like that. But I've got a motorbike, so I'm not too sure how much it is. But if you're here sort of around lunchtime, there's a few restaurants here you can stop at. That one on the right hand side is where I've just had some food. So yeah, it was 50 baht for me. Didn't charge me for the motorbike. As we're going around, I'll explain a little bit about what they do here. So as the agricultural station is pretty big, it covers a huge area, you actually drive around it. So it's almost like a safari, but for fruit and vegetables as well as flowers and, you know, that kind of thing. But it was set up by the previous king, Rama IX, back in 1969 to encourage the locals to grow agriculture instead of opium, even though opium is a type of agriculture. And here they do sort of research on a variety of fruit and vegetables. So I think they've got 12 different types or 12 species of fruit here. So these are actually just coming into blossom, even though we're nearly in December. These are peach, plum and nectarine trees. So you can see they're flowering December to January, and then they harvest between April and March. Well, April and March, maybe March and April. So yeah, they grow obviously strawberries, I think raspberries, kiwis. There's a whole list of fruit, and apparently they grow 60 different varieties of vegetables up here. And because it's got a temperate climate, we're at 1400 meters, they can grow all the sort of fruit and vegetables that you would grow in your own countries back in the West. And then, as well as the fruit and vegetables, as I said, they grow a variety of flowers here, including some roses. But I'm not too sure if they're going to be in flower at the moment. But here you can see they grow bonsai trees. Got a whole load here. So we're in the vegetables section, if you want to call it that. So they're covered. Let's see what we've got. So these are radishes. Beetroot. Artichoke. And these are all different kinds of lettuces. These are Japanese cucumbers. So I've just come along a few kilometres from the agricultural research station to a village called Ban Nor Lay. And this is right on the border. This is actually an operational army base here, but you can still walk around and take in the pictures of the border. So I've just translated this sign and it literally just says end of Thailand Myanmar border. I've got a map here of different bases. So we're here where it says Noodle, and then there's one further up called Pantong. There you are, we are in Thailand. But that's the fence, so the other side of that fence is Myanmar. So I think this is the current king's sister, Rama X's sister. She paid a visit here, I think in 1993, and they've got the chair that she sat on display in the car park. And here we got some ladies from the village, obviously hill tribe people here with their own market. This is the village of Khop, and we got some lovely welcome music. And it's home to the hill tribe that's called Musoe. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they believe in spirits and ghosts and that kind of thing. So yeah, maybe the music's keeping all the spirits and ghosts away. But you can see the extent of the agriculture that they do here. It's pretty incredible. I mean, look at it. Just terrace upon terrace of crops. Absolutely outstanding this. So I've just come down further into the village, and the music that you heard on the previous clip was coming from a school. They're just all coming out of school as I drove through the village. It's almost like I was driving right through the middle of school. There seem to be school buildings on both sides of the little street. But you can see here some of the traditional houses are still here with what looks like straw or something for the roof. I'll just zoom in here. This one here. And you don't normally see that very often. And that's where I'm going to leave off this video for now. If you like it, then give me a big thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel down below. Until the next video, see you later.